Hey, what up everyone? I'm Cool, and this is EverQuest Project 1999 on the green server. And we're in Cazic Thule. 45 Necro, 37 Mage duo in the throne room. Cazic Thule. We're gonna speed run this thing because you guys don't seem too excited about Cazic Thule, and I've done way too many videos. Like, it's my fault, my bad. We're in the throne room. We're gonna finish this off pretty quickly. And we're going to zoom ahead here, and we're going to check out the bosses and some loot and get out of here. So this will be the last Cazic Thule. Got a pop here, so let's see us taking care of that. Meditating, it looks like. Did we take care of it? We must have, but that's what this speedrun's going to be, so you might miss a little bit. We took care of that warder, so now I'm pulling the next thing. There's the warder's corpse. Heading to the corner here. Not sure what I'm doing. Guard. Telling my pet to stay while I pull. So this may be interesting. I might be feign deathing or something here. So this might be an interesting pull. Let's watch this. I'll try to get my cursor off the screen so you can see it without the progress bar there, which doesn't seem to be too much of a distraction in the videos. But just looking to see what we got here. Gonna pull and making sure there's nothing in that corner inside, because there are some that spawn in there. But I told you all about that in part 2. But there is a lizard zealot, so let's pull this lizard zealot with a snare. Here we go. I think this is our second full pull of this camp. Like, we come in, we got settled down, and then we cleared the camp, and now this is our second full clear of the camp. So once we kill this zealot, I will go ahead a little bit. We'll make sure to skip every little bit of everything that isn't pulling or fighting to try to speed run this thing. We just recorded the other day in Lower Guck again, so expect a lot of Lower Guck coming soon, and it was amazing. It was fun. We locked down a pretty big camp and got a pretty big item, so just letting you know, that's what you got to look forward to. But let's get past this meditating. Here I am. Looks like I'm pulling something, probably the other side inside there. Rooted it, because there's a page out here popping, so we'll go ahead and kill this page first, which likes to heal. So I was pulling. I think Orant told me that one popped out here. So I turned around, I rooted it instead of pulling it, and now we're going to kill this page first. Orant laying down some big nukes. We got the fire pet, the elf skeleton with 2 swords. We got the lich with the harvester and the Stein of Magak. And now we're going to grab this other warder that I was pulling. Hit him with a dot. Vampiric Curse, probably. Got him rooted. And start hitting him with some life taps to get him to break that root. Come on, buddy. I guess it don't matter. He is dotted up there, rooted, and he just got hit with the life tap. So I'm going to go ahead and meditate until he comes. And now our pets will get on him. That way, you know, we don't want to send our pets up there just in case something popped. So might as well wait till he comes over here into our corner. Like I said, in the first part, I told you how to get here. We had a little bit of trouble getting in here. I explained some of the troubles with that. We had a little bit of death, but we ended up getting in here. The second part, I showed you the first full pull and like kind of getting settled down. And now in this third part is the, you know, the big finale. We're going to be pulling the bosses. So we're meditating. Got something here. Lizard Protector. What is that? Probationer. Dropping some fine steel. They do like to drop fine steel. That might have been a courtyard pop, but I can't be sure because I'm speed running this thing. I'm going to say that word a million times in this video. Okay, here we go. Pulling a hulking gorilla. These are what we're after. And that is a PH, it looks like, so not the boss. I'm pulling the gorillas again. Got him in there, looks like rooted. Not sure exactly why. Is there something in the courtyard? Or I'm making sure that I only got one. Something like that. Not exactly sure why I'm not just pulling that. I think I rooted it just to make sure I only had a single. And then, or maybe I actually did feign death there. I'm not sure exactly. We could check, but I don't really want to be going backwards too much. Okay, yeah. Yeah, feign death. Okay, let's watch that then. Let's check this out. Ooh, yeah, there's a bunch of them there. See, we're going to miss cool stuff like this, but, you know, the videos didn't get enough views to make me think that you all want to see this. So, there's my Feign death. There was going to be 3 on me. There's my pet running up on the Fanatic. Tell him to go. Oh, okay, that's what happened. What a great pull there. That was awesome. So my pet just pulled, pretty much. And he did not get everything. He only got the Fanatic. That was cool. So I pulled the whole room, and then I feigned death, and the Fanatic was so far out. My pet runs up because I got hit. I didn't do that on purpose. But then I tell him to back off as soon as he hits the Fanatic, and it all worked out to where we only got the Fanatic. That was cool. Now the Hulking Gorilla's still standing there, so I go ahead and root it to keep it there. I see. It's a good thing I rewound here. Get a little bit of Feign death pulling. That's what I wanted to try to show you guys, mostly. Feign death pulling and the bosses. So here is a pretty good example of Feign death pulling the throne room. And man, I got another hour and a half. I probably have another 2 hours of footage if you guys really wanted to see this. I won't delete it, okay? Just let me know in the comments. I'm going to assume, though, if I don't hear otherwise, I'm going to assume you guys are done with Cazic Thule. And, but I won't delete it. I'll leave it for like a week or so, like the rest of the footage. And, you know, if you guys go crazy on this one and for some reason it gets hundreds of views, then I will record another one. But if not, it's all good. We'll just delete the rest of the footage, which is about 2 more hours of throne room action. And that will lead us to, instead, Freeport Guards and Lower Guck, mostly. Freeport Guards should be like one video and then a lot of Lower Guck, actually. So that is what is coming up after we do this. We got a warder. It looks like it popped in the courtyard here. And also the gorilla that I had rooted after that Feign death pull. And there's the Fanatic's corpse from the same thing. My health is kind of low, mana kind of low, so we may need to chill out after this one. But now we got the throne room PH in there, I think all by itself. Maybe with like one other. So I'm not sure. Am I going to meditate? Ooh, we got a sentinel pop. Okay. That's the one that pops in our where we're chilling, where we're sitting. That there is one spawn in our camp over here where we pull to. But it's just one, and as long as it doesn't pop at like the exact wrong time, you should be fine. Like that time was fine. We were done with our fight. We were just about to meditate, but we still had mana and health and pets, so it went fine. But now we're gonna meditate, I'm sure, for a minute because we just dropped the pop in our camp. And here's another pop in our camp. It looks like a Zealot. Where did that come from? Yeah. Well, close by, I bet. I probably popped, like, by this door or over here, somewhere. I almost want to see. See, I get so intrigued that I want to keep watching this stuff, but you guys don't, so. And this is your guys' channel, not mine. So I need to just... Okay, it spawned up there. That's cool how we can rewind and fast forward and just pick and choose here. But yeah, we'll kill this Zealot, and then I'll probably go pool. I actually probably have to med. I think we're just stuff is popping near us, so near us that we're just killing it to make sure we have a nice, clear, safe spot. All right, a lot of good stuff laying on the ground there. Some Zealots, some Fanatics, some fine steel rapiers. So let's go ahead a little bit. Sure, we're gonna loot and med, so I don't want. Okay, a Herald popped over here. I figured they can probably take care of that. I'm pretty sure. It's a green Herald, and I'm pretty sure the pets plus a warrant could handle that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the PH, and they just laid it down, so perfect timing. A Lizard Judicator. Let's see this PH. Lizard Judicator. Ooh, what's he doing? Rooting? Yeah, he just rooted me. Probably one of the tougher mobs in this camp would be a Lizard Judicator because it is the PH for the boss. So other than the boss, it's probably one of the harder things you could face. I think it acts as a paladin class. I'm pretty sure. It's healing, it's rooting. I'm pretty sure. I'm not exactly 100%, but Judicator, that sounds like a paladin. And man, we have so much here. Like, I could do so much more. Cazic Thule. Just let me know in the comments. I mean, it wasn't totally, like, heartbreaking, but it was, you know, I gotta go with my gut and what I think you guys want. And if a Northern Row Guard video gets 800 views and a Spectre video gets 600, and then Cazic Thule gets 80, I mean, I hate talking about it, but just letting you know why. Bunch of corpses again. Let's go forward. Let's go for another pull here. Something popped by the entranceway, it looked like. A protector. We'll try to speed run this in at 30 minutes or less. How about that? I'll try to fit as much of this camp in that 30 minutes as possible. So a whole lot of killing and pulling, and that's it. No meditating, none of that. If we go AFK, you know, everything. I'll skip by all the boring stuff. You know, sometimes I do, like when I'm watching somebody else play EverQuest, like Project 1999, because I watch other people. I watch Dalen75 or AC Gamer or Vieric, and I don't mind. I don't mind watching like them sit there and meditate and talk, and you know, it's like nostalgic because that's something I used to do. And I know, like I was talking to Faceless One the other day, who was Orant, or today actually, and he said, well, you know, there's only so many people that play this game, so only so many people are gonna watch based on that. I'm like, not exactly, because I used to watch EverQuest on YouTube before I started playing it again. So I'm sure there's people out there. Put it in the comments. Is there anybody out there that's not playing that's also watching this? You know, I know there's people from my Gems of War community that are helping me out by watching it. But what I'm trying to say is there anybody out there that's not from my Gems of War community who are helping me out, which I really appreciate, and are not playing EverQuest? Is there anybody out there that's watching this right now that's not one of those two? You're either not from Gems of War and you're not playing EverQuest at the moment. I want to know. Is there anybody out there? But alright, let's go forward. And oh man, you're going to miss a good pool there. Missing a good pool. It's kind of fun to get in there inside the throne room and pool. I really want to show you guys a good one. Just pulled a warder from one of the spots in there. Maybe we'll just watch. You know, I got this. We might as well use it. So, meditating. Here I'm standing. Okay. Pulling from the left hallway. That's a single pull, I'm pretty sure. As long as you clear the entranceway, that one's not... It's usually pretty easy to pull. The one you need to watch out for is like the doorway one, where you open the door to the right. Like the opposite of that one I just did. And then once you're in the throne room itself. Those are the two worst. The two hardest ones to pull. And you got to make sure nothing back spawns you while you're pulling, like the entryway or the courtyard or your pop in your camp. Like I've said, let's kill this Zealot, letting the pets do a lot of the work while Orant blasts them for like 800 damage or something crazy. I think mages have the second best nukes in the game to wizards. Like wizards, that's all they do is nuke. And mages, they can hit almost as hard and they have pets. That's pretty cool. Looks like we got a fanatic pop over there, so easy choice what to pull next. Always pull from the closest to the furthest. I wouldn't want to go into the throne room right now and pull something if there's a fanatic out here, so I'm sure that's what we'll do next. Meditating though. Here we go. Send the pet over. There's a herald up there in the entryway, as you can see. So I tell my pet to back off. I'm gonna switch tactics here. Buffing myself. Gonna wait maybe a minute. Maybe I'll root. I think in this situation, I should probably root the fanatic and kill the herald. That sounds like the best course of action to me. Rewatching it. Here comes the herald. So anyway, I didn't do anything to the fanatic because the herald came straight to us. So now the fanatic doesn't even know we're here. That's even better. Kill this herald pretty quickly, and then we'll kill that fanatic. And then it's probably back into the throne room itself. There is quite a bit of stuff, like I said last time. Like 15 pulls, probably. A solid 6 or 7 out here. And then another solid 8 or 9 inside there, inside the building. And you can even, if you're crazy, if you got a full group of like level 40s, you could go upstairs too, but I've never done it. Maybe once or twice. Max. Most of the time, you just pull the downstairs. You don't go upstairs. It's only if you're dying for more stuff to pull, really. You can't really, like, go out the door and find stuff to pull. There's really... If you go out the door, then you're heading back towards the zone, and there's greens. You can go out the door and go across the hallway and through that door, but then it's, like, so far away to find something. It's not really worth it, you know? Skip the looting. Just some meat. I think we killed the fanatic. Someone's asking us where we are, because they must have come in. They're doing, like, a camp check, kind of. Asking me what I'm killing. I said, throne room. We killed that fanatic. I'm just going to let it keep going instead of going back to watch us kill the fanatic. Going to check what's in this door here. There's usually 2 right here. So we got 1. And I'm high enough level to where I wasn't getting both of them. But if you're under level 45, you might want to worry about it. More than 1 coming there. Which I think I did. I got 2. Did I? Must have got 2. Yep. Justy car and a sentinel. But I rooted the sentinel, which is the play. And we're going to kill the Justy car. So sentinel is up there rooted. I love pulling. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Pulling and crowd control. A lot of people hate being like the enchanter or the crowd control guy. They think it's boring. I think it's pretty fun, man. You're the reason the group is staying alive. And it's more fun than like healing. Healing, you're just clicking on your teammates' names when their health gets low. It's a little more complicated, obviously. I have a max level priest on WoW, or I used to. So it's not like I don't know. But I also had a level 50 enchanter on 50-something enchanter on EverQuest. So I know a little bit about both. And I also know pooling because I had a warrior, a max level warrior on EverQuest. So those are the funnest things in the game to me. I like pooling, like good pooling, like pulling quickly and carefully and not getting your group killed. And I like crowd control, whether it's rooting or feign deathing or mesmerizing, memory blurring, lulling, you know, getting 1 instead of 5, or pulling 4 and feign deathing and getting 1, or the puller accidentally pulls 6 and you mesmerize 5 of them and kill 1 at a time. That's all so much fun to me because it's risky, it's high stakes, and I'm saving the whole group. And we're all working together. Let's see what we got here. Hulking gorilla. I probably snared it. I guess we want to see that. That's the throne room. Let's go back a little bit. Because it might be a boss. Oh, it's just the gorilla. Okay. It's only the gorilla in there. That must be repopping. So let's see if we can watch. Well, I'll try not to touch the progress bar. Since we're killing the throne room at the moment. Maybe the bosses will spawn and we can just be done for this video. Even though I like this. Even just rewatching myself do it. I wish the YouTube would send this out to more people, because I think more people would enjoy a mage necro duo in dungeons doing camps. I think that's exciting. At least it is to me, I mean. And I think there's other people like me out there. And I just wish we could reach them. But there goes down the gorilla. The gorillas are green to me, so it's not like a huge accomplishment. But it's the fact that I'm pulling that whole room. And that's the boss room. And gorillas are part of the boss room. Am I really going to sit here and meditate after 1 green? Let's go forward a little bit more. Looks like I got a sentinel pop in the camp. Okay, we're back to that. That's the pop from the camp, where we sit. So it looks like that's going on again. So the last thing we saw on the throne was the Justy car PH. So hopefully we can get that again pretty soon. But it spawned in our camp and we knocked it right down. So now we know we have a certain amount of time before it happens again. Alright, pulling the other gorilla. Pulling them as they pop. The more times you clear the camp, the easier it gets. More of a process you have. You know what's popping next, and you can get single pulls easier. It just gets so much more smooth the more times you clear a camp. Now, some people have probably never pulled in EverQuest ever. Some people, maybe you're a wizard. Maybe you're a cleric. Maybe you're I don't know. There's probably some classes out there that don't even know what it's like to pool, and it's really fun. You should try it. Yeah. And a Necro probably shouldn't be the guy pulling. I mean, this, of course, in this instance, yes, I got Feign Death. I'm the higher level. Even if he was, between a mage and a Necro, definitely the Necro would be pulling. But there's better pullers, of course, like a Monk is probably the best puller in the game. Warrior's probably a better choice, even though not the top choice. A Bard pulling. Ranger's probably a good puller. They got tracking, they got yeah. I don't know, Shadow Knights, Paladin's probably decent. I'm trying to think who would be, yeah, mostly those. Monk seems like the main one. Monk, Shadow Knight, because Shadow Knight can feign death too. And even like maybe an enchanter, but I think they got way too much to do, so not a great choice. Plus, if they get jumped, they'll die like too fast. But yeah, we're meditating, so let's go. I'm gonna try to do this progress bar, like make it faster, but not go too far. So now the entryway is popping again. We're gonna kill this sentinel. Just throw in mostly my bond of death, that way to counteract lich, and sticking my pet on it. Snaring, bonding, so I can get HP back, so it counteracts my lich, and sending my pet on it. That's all I really need to do on these single pulls, at least. Rooting when I need to crowd control, feign deathing when I need to crowd control, etc. So here we are. There comes the PH. It's a lizard zealot, so we missed it again. Not the boss again. This time it's a zealot. We haven't seen the other PH to the right, though, the Diviner PH. So maybe we'll pull that next. So let's go ahead and watch this one and see if we can get the Diviner, maybe. I see how I stand there for a second to make sure what we have, and then I double check. That's me making sure I don't have like 20 of them and should feign death instead. You know what I mean? Just admiring my pool to see exactly what I have. Because who knows? What if there was 2 or 3 around the corner and they were about to come, and I look away too quickly and I run it back to the group, and all of a sudden I bring back 4 or 5 when I meant to bring back 1. So I kind of like to pause. That's why I snare. That way it takes them longer to run to me, so I can stand there and watch my pool for a second to see if I need to feign death or not, see exactly what's coming. And then once I'm happy with what's coming, then I can run to the group. But the book is blocking the whole fight, so on this one I might just I think we're good here. The book's blocking the fight. We win, of course. Our pets win. And let's go for another pool. Maybe this will be the Diviner PH. Get to see the inside of the throne room. The left over there, that single pool. The right over there behind the door is a couple. Nothing there, really, but here we go. That is the PH for the Diviner, right there. You just got to see it. My pet tries to run in. I got to tell him to back off. Sorry, Master, calming down. Bringing this PH to the group. So there we go again. We killed the PHs once again. So I might actually jump forward to the next throne room pool so we can get to the meat and potatoes. But yeah, let me know, because I do have a whole another at least 30 minutes of footage on a whole nother capture that we could watch. Even though I'm skipping around in this one and we won't be able to, make another video out of this one, possibly, unless I end it before it's over. But yeah, just let me know in the comments. Alright, let's go see what we got now. It's probably, we're probably going to be dealing with the entryway and pops in the courtyard now, because I just pulled the throne room. So yep, here we go. We got a Justy car and a Sentinel. Probably want to lay down that Justy car first, since it's got magic. Rooted the Sentinel. Told my pet to back off like a boss. That way he's not getting hit by the Sentinel that's rooted. There's no reason to leave my pet over there to get beat on by the Sentinel and the Justy car. So once I rooted the Sentinel, I told my pet to back off to get away from the Justy car. That way I could not have him be getting hit by both of the lizards there. But yeah, let's go forward to the boss, and then we'll end this video. So let's go check it out. Let's kill the Sentinel first, and then we'll go and pull the boss one more time, and then end the video. Alright, sorry about that. We're gonna keep it moving though. Let's go. Alright, we got some more fine steel. Moving forward, let's find these bosses here. And pop in the courtyard, another fanatic it looks like. Do our thing on that, kill it. And what do we got here? Sorry that's a little bit jumpy, but I'm trying to get through it. Lizard Protector, looked like it come from the inside left hallway. Let's kill him. Bond of Death, Vampiric Curse, whatever you want to call it. Snared, pets are on it, and it's pretty much dead. Punching people for sitting down. That's the hard part about it. We talked about that during this. I was like, man, I'm not trying to run them to you where you're sitting so they'll punch you in the face and make you stand. I'm not trying to do that. It just keeps happening like that. This has happened like 4 or 5 times in a row. I'm like, man, I'm really not trying to make that happen. Sorry. Like, I would pull, the lizard would run over, punch him right in the face because he was sitting down, and then I'm like, sorry, man. Alright. Let's go make this pull, baby. Let's go get this throne room. Or whatever it is. Making sure nothing's outside. Up. Double checking out here. Making sure. They pop on the inside of the entry too. So you got to kind of look from the left, look from the right. Do a little check. Kind of bend your neck around the corner. Nothing is up. So we got the whole thing clear. You guys can see the whole thing right now. The whole thing is out dangling right now. There's one. There we go. A herald behind the door. So that's what I was supposed to be pulling. Not sure what it did to me there. Probably tried to dispel me or something and just... You feel a bit dispelled. Yep. Tried to dispel me, the little effer. He's gonna get cut up like butter. Like wet paper. A herald. Unless he heals himself somehow. But be careful, don't be fighting inside in the building. Don't be fighting too close to the walls and the doors and stuff. You don't want stuff to heal from the other side, because that can happen. Alright, let's go to the next pool. Here we go. Did I already get it? It's a gorilla. Okay, you guys seen the gorillas before. That's just the single gorilla pool. It's becoming the same thing over and over, which is good. It's a good feeling when you're a pooler. That you know, like now I know the next pool is probably a gorilla. This is the first gorilla, then we pull the second gorilla, then we pull the one on the throne, then we pull the one to the right. So, we kind of know what's happening here. Maybe something in between pops up. We'll see. Look, I got decent mana. Okay, what happened there? Not sure. Sorry. Lizard Protector. Where did he come from, though? Where did he come from? Come on. This is taking more time than it's saving. Is that the other gorilla? Or is that back to where we were? I think I just made it take even longer. Sorry about that. Trying to make it quicker here. More action-packed, but I don't know where that protector came from. It might have been just a pop. It seemed like it wasn't very long. Like I don't think I went all the way in to get that guy. Must have just been a pop. Down he goes. Down goes Frasier. I should be pulling pretty quick here. I got 60 mana. Probably just waiting for a tick. That's a experienced veteran move, is to wait for your tick before you stand up. You get a tick of mana every 6 seconds, I think. I'm not an expert, first and foremost, so take it with a grain of salt. But I'm pretty sure you get a tick of mana every 6 seconds. So when you're sitting and you're gaining your mana back, don't stand up all willy-nilly to go pull another one. Wait until you get a tick of mana, then stand up and go pull. That's the most efficient way. But just clearing the yard trash again. Another protector. I could probably chain pull if I wanted to. Protector goes down. Pulling the other gorilla, like I said, we just had some yard trash in between. Or I would have been right. But almost to the meat or the potatoes again. Got the 2 gorillas down here. Second one. Ooh, a zealot. Where'd he come from? And he went like straight for Orant. So I think I'm casting a root. Got the Zealot rooted. So now we back off. I'll probably tell my pet to back off as well. Or I'm just fine with it. I'm probably just fine with it. As long as it's not hitting me or Orant. Sometimes that's fine. We should have had them kill that gorilla first. It's green and gonna die quicker. Yep, there we go. That's usually the situation. People do it differently. Like when you have a situation where you're crowd controlling and there's a really difficult mob, then there's like a green mob, and then there's a healer. People do it differently. Some people may say, well, let's just mesmerize the two difficult ones and kill the green, then we have one less thing to think about and deal with, and it'll be quick. Some people say, well, we need to kill that healer first because it's the biggest threat. It's going to heal everything else. Let's lock down the other two. We'll kill the healer. Then we'll go from there. And some people might say, well, the one thing is the hardest. It's the strongest. Let's get that killed first. If we kill that, it's all easy from here. I don't know. My thing usually is let's like the healer and the tough guy and kill the green. Like get one out of here as soon as possible. Now we only have two to choose from. That's usually what I would say. You know, kill the green real quick, then kill the healer, then kill the other guy. Leave the biggest, strongest, baddest for the last, and try to kill them from weakest. The weakest thing, then the healer, then the strongest thing is usually what I do. I mean, everybody has their own way of doing it. Maybe you only have a certain amount of mana, and you have to kill them in a certain order to make it happen. But if you have like enough mana to do it however you want. Here comes the Sentinel, I think from the doorway. So there's that. Killed that. Pulling Adjudicator. Must have been the PH. Let's make sure though. Let's make sure. We'll see this pull. Come on, bro. Let's see this pull. Yep, Adjudicator. So another PH. I hope there is actual bosses in this part. Because there is another part after this. But yeah, let's see this PH. Then we'll see the Diviner PH. So at least we'll see those. Hopefully we get the Tayu Diviner. That would be good. At least we'll get to see that, hopefully. I know we got both of them at least once while we were here. I just don't know if it was in the first bit of footage or the second bit. That's the problem with doing these pre-recorded commentary deals. We did Cazic Thule like 4 weeks ago or something, 5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. So it's pretty much me reacting to my own footage. So I kind of been digging doing the live footage, but it's just hard to do. Hard to do live footage because then you got to be talking the entire time while you're recording, and it's just it's harder. I'd rather record like early in the morning, record the video, and then pick and choose when I do the audio on that video. But I could see pros and cons of both ways. I think the actual commentary for the video is better when it's live because I'm speaking as I'm doing instead of reacting to something I already did. But I got it. Like I have to do a mixture right now. It just is what it is. All right, let's go forward. We'll go see if we can get that Diviner. Hopefully it popped. Here we go. Perfect. Check in the doorway. Even though I should... Oh, yep, there's one in there, so might as well grab it. It's a warder. Yeah, I don't remember, but there are two Tayu somethings in there. Yep, Tayu Diviner and Tayu... What's the other one? Tayu Diviner and Tayu... I can't remember now. Hopefully we'll see. But let's kill this little green healer. He was in there in the doorway. Eventually you'll get the doorway area split too, to where you only have one pool like this instead of two. But at first there's usually two in there. So eventually hopefully you can get it down to single pools like this. We got a lizard page I think popped in camp. And a probationer. So I'm going to root that probationer. And it's a little bit too late. And we'll deal with the probationer. Both pets on it. It's rooted. Root just wore off though. Do my vampiric curse, and it's dead already. So, but that's still good because even though that dot didn't get to do its damage, it still gives me the health. So I'm still getting ticks of health right now. That's what's cool about my spells as a Necro. And some of them even last once after the thing is dead. It'll still work. Alright, let's see what's in this throne room. This may be one of the last checks we have here. Lizard Fanatic, another PH. So that's what happens, man. If you're camping something, you're gonna get the PH a billion times in a row. We had that yesterday. We were at a infamous lower Guck camp, and we got the PH like 9 times in a row at one point. Which it's almost a 30-minute spawn. Add that up, and that was not it. We did many more times. But yeah, Fanatic pets are killing it. I should probably just go pool at this point. But let's see this. Let's see. Let's try to see what we get next time in the throne room. I'm gonna skip past everything, and we'll just go to the next throne pool. Throne room's empty. Looks like everything's empty. So you might get to see everything be empty. I think that's interesting. See, there's nothing in there. You can kind of get a little closer look here. I do end up going link dead. That's how this video ended, and I had to separate the two captures. I end up going link dead inside the building. I wonder if that's what's happening. No. Okay, not yet. But I'm in there pooling, and I go link dead. And then I stop the capture, save it, and then start a new one. So I'm hoping that we see the bosses before that happens. I said I could go upstairs, but not sure I want that. Yeah. I want that smoke right now. He's at 80, but everything's down. That's how we got it. Got it locked down right there. Got it locked down right now. That's for one from the right or the left, a Zealot. I want to see this. Well, here's the door. So this is kind of interesting. Open the door. Got a probationer. Go ahead and snare it. Not even coming after me. Dooming Darkness. It's got a piece of fine steel in its hand. We'll bring that guy over to the group. Bring in some goodies to the group. Some experience and fine steel. Just don't bring too much goodies. He's over there trying to cast a spell on me or something, so I'm casting Bond of Death on him. Looks like he might have dispelled my Lich or something. Possibly. Yeah, we'll take this guy. He's going down easy. Going down easy. Like a $2 you-know-what. And that looks like a piece of fine steel, if I ever saw one. I'm casting Lich again, because I think he dispelled it. But let's go forward. There's a gorilla. Here we go. Let's watch this throne room pool again. This might be one of the last times for this. I hope we get a boss on this. I'm not even 100% sure. That would be a disappointment. Not a fail, but a disappointment. Because sometimes it goes like this. And it's reality. And I can't remember. Might have happened in the second. And I can't combine the two. So you have to let me know in the comments if you want to see that second piece of footage of this camp where we fight the bosses after I go link dead. Because that might be the case. Of course, we're going to kill that probationer next. Casting on him. Let's skip that battle. Get to the pools again. Defender, of course, I'm going to pull that. That's the entryway. I don't want anything to add on to any pulls from the inside. I could go ahead 30 seconds. Is that too much? Pulling the other side. Back to medding. Looting. Am I going in or am I sitting down? Going in. Let's see what's in there. Checking the corners. Checking my corners. This is why I'm doing this. I'm looking in there for making sure nothing popped. Now we'll head in. There's the other gorilla. So our room is popping again. Pull the gorilla. We'll see what's up. If it's just the gorilla, I'll skip past it. Looks like just a gorilla. A green gorilla. Let's skip past that. Gorilla's dead. Into the future. 30 seconds. Here we go. Time for the pool. This is much better. I like going ahead 30 seconds. What do we got? A Justy car? No way. So that is it. I mean, we're not going to get it on this video. That's the PH again. Hopefully we get the Diviner, maybe. That would be nice. Because just because one didn't pop doesn't mean the other wouldn't pop. There's 2 different PHs in there for 2 different bosses. Throne room calling our camp. I think I got rooted, that's why I'm up here. So my pet come to join me and help me out while I'm rooted. Also Orin's pet. And I am doing circles, hoping to get unrooted. Trying to explain what I'm doing without typing it out. Okay, so we gotta wait to get unrooted, so we'll skip ahead 30. And we're gonna go pool again, I hope. Checking, checking again. Just keep checking your spots. You don't want them to pop without you knowing. And it's not up yet, but that Diviner should pop any second. Check the door. Nothing. We're all cleared out again. All cleared out again. Good feeling though when you're all cleared out. So I'm only half mana. I could sit down and meditate for a minute. But let's go ahead 30 again. And again. And we went into the door. There's 2 in there. I look like one was like maybe roaming down the stairs maybe every once in a while. Not sure on that one. I only got 1. Looks like. I thought I saw 2 in there. Didn't you guys see 2? I don't know. The page, it's going to go down pretty easy. Like a $2. And meditating. Killing some more yard trash, it looks like maybe. Yep, another page. And salute it. Hopefully go for a pull. Even doing this as fast as I can, we're still 42 minutes into the video. I'm trying to get to the end of the footage though. I really want to see a boss on this. That would make me feel way better than ending it without seeing a boss. But I think I'm about to go Link dead and end the video, so not too great. Only got 10 minutes left. Defender, of course, pet, dots, snared, both pets, nuke it, go pull again, yeah? Alright, let's go for another pool. I'm hoping it's the throne room because there's only 9 minutes left. And I'm not sure. Probably not. So you guys got to see a bunch of PHs. It's the throne and the spot to the right. That is the spots. I wonder if I could somehow bring in that other video on the same recording right now. Probably not, though. Makes me mad. I should have just done the other video. Alright, maybe we can get one more in. We had a pop in front of the door. Not a big deal, just kill it. It's a warder. Pretty easy. Another one there, page. Same deal. Popped in the courtyard. A healer. The pets can crush its face in. Easy. Same page, right? Killing the page. And meditating and looting and back inside. Let's see what's going on in here. Anything good? Tayu Diviner, baby. There we go. That is a climax for you. Tayu Diviner. That is the boss. That's what we've been looking for. That can drop Lizard Scale and Raven Scale. Let's get it. So glad. I'm so glad that that freaking popped. I was so worried there would be no bosses on this video. But there you go. Tayu Diviner. Might put that in the title. Might put that in the thumbnail. We shall see. Should I leave it as a mystery or should I put it in the thumbnail and the title? It's always a hard decision. I think it draws more attention if I put it in the title and the thumbnail. It's probably more exciting if you don't know whether or not we get it, but then you would already have to like be watching either way. Some people might only watch because of the Tayu Diviner, so like I have to ruin everybody's fun and spoil it by putting it in the freaking thumbnail and title. But there it is, Tayu Diviner down. Went down. Let's see what it drops. Let's see what Orant. Let's see what he gets. What did we get? It's either Lizard Scale or Raven Scale. And it is the Lizard Scale Mantle. It's not bad. Some people need it, like in their 30s. +3 Wisdom, +3 Intelligence, Shoulders, Warrior, Cleric, Paladin, Ranger, Shadow Knight. Shaman, Druid, Monk, Bard, Rogue. So almost everybody. And yeah, I got embroidered Black Cape, which is 14 HP, 20 mana. So, 3 intelligence is like 30 mana or so. So I don't know. I guess I didn't want to give up that 15 HP. I don't know. I forget what happens. Do we roll for it? Let's see. Do we roll for fun? I'm curious now. I think I was thinking of maybe keeping it for my, I'm going to do a shaman alt. Right now it's a barbarian shaman female. But it could change. I'm definitely doing a shaman, but it could change. He says shaman loot. So, and he crushed me with an 83. Dang. I got a 21, he got an 83. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the end. I think Orant wants to see when I went link dead, so we'll show that for him. But that's pretty much the end for everyone else. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining, it helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. I'll see y'all next time for unless I get a crazy amount of views and comments on this one, and you guys want to see the other boss in here. It's only like 30 minutes, I think, of footage, so it's not going to be super long. Let me know. But unless that happens, which I doubt, the next video is going to be, I think, Freeport guards, killing them. And then after that, Lower Guck. But yeah, let's talk about how much it's worth. It's like 50 plat or something, or less. It's not a lot. But some people, it's a decent piece because it's, shoulders. And it's decent. It's got 3 intelligence, 3 wisdom. A lot of people can use it. And there's not like other things that are so much more amazing that are less plat or the same equivalent. You know what I'm saying? So it's a decent piece. We got the protector. This might be where I went link dead, right here. Isn't that weird? Right after the boss. It seems to happen to us a lot. Stuff happens like right before a boss or right after a boss. Isn't that strange? I'm trying to cast snare on that guy and it's not happening. So then I run out here. I think I'm already link dead. But that's where it happened. That's where it happened. Orant. Faceless one. Badger. That's where it happened. I'm trying to cast stuff. I'm trying to feign death. I'm trying to do anything just to see if I'm link dead or not, because I wasn't sure. Like, I can see you over there doing stuff. You're probably going to see what I'm doing because you can't see me. And I couldn't even tell you what was happening. Let's go back and we'll see the exact time I went LD. I think we were cool like right here. I think I went link dead. Because I came back right here, so I think I must have went link dead there. But you did look for me inside, so maybe I didn't. I'm not sure. What did you see? I don't know. I said how much it worth, and that's the last thing that you probably heard from me. Then I probably disappeared. Because I cannot snare this thing. I didn't know I was link dead until this happened. Now I know, uh-oh, what's going on. I was hoping it was just a little bit of lag. But then it wouldn't go off at all. I'm like, uh-oh, let's try again. Maybe it fizzled or it got interrupted or... Nope, still not happening. But it also didn't... The first time it didn't, like, gray out either. That time it did. But you see that? Let me cast it twice. Strange. And then I'm standing here. The whole bar is grayed out, as you can see. So I'm definitely... Something's going on. Lag or link death or something. I try to feign death. Just to see, like, if I can. Not really for any good reason. Maybe, if I'm link dead inside the building, I'm hoping maybe that fires off and I actually do feign death, maybe. But yeah, you probably can't see me, you can't talk to me, you don't know what I'm doing. I can't do anything to affect anybody. I'm link dead, I'm probably just standing there. I wonder if you can see me in there right now. Like, I'm technically over here, but I went link dead, maybe you could see me in there. I don't know. Let me know, man. I'm curious what you saw while this was happening. Could you even see me at all? There's a sentinel. It popped on the group. I was like, crap, man. I'm not even here. My pet just looking at the freaking sentinel, not doing anything. I can't do anything to it. My bar is all grayed out, so I can't do anything. So I'm like, man, I hope he wins, because he is 37. And a sentinel isn't exactly a cakewalk. That's like a blue to me. And I can't talk, I can't cast, I can't do anything, so... Yeah, I don't know, man. I went link dead in the building, I think, or shortly before I went in the building. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, and I will see y'all next time for either you go wild in the comments and want more Cazic Thule, which I totally doubt, or it'll be Freeport guards, like 7 to 9 of them by the dock in East Freeport, the same duo, the Mage, the Necro, knocking down guards. Peace. Like, share, subscribe, comment below, tell your guild, all that good stuff. Later.